Might seem like he's empty inside, just a bum and lazy bones. But you see worlds of wonder arise when he plays his saxophone. He's the hooligan Baton, he's the baddest cat in town. He grew up in the barrio, listening to jazz on the radio, never dreaming that one day he'd find a saxophone and play. He walked by an old vintage shop, and as he peered in, his heart dropped. A radiant figure emerged before his eyes from an instrument made of pure light. She called out softly to Baton, and in the morning harmony was gone. It might seem like he's empty inside, just a bum and lazy bones, and yet you find worlds of wonder arise when he plays his saxophone. He's the hooligan Baton, the baddest cat in town. Harmony and Baton were happier than ever. They only wanted to be together, but eventually Baton was arrested, and he already had 3 strikes against him. He was sentenced to 20 years at pitches, forced to hard labor digging ditches. But what happened before his arrest is perhaps of greatest significance. Although he never held a saxophone, he started to play like a virtuoso. As his breath passed through the instrument, harmony's spirit would emerge from it each time, as if he were in a dream. Harmony would come and visit him. Together they visited worlds tangential, worlds made of inner potential. It might seem like he's empty inside, just a bum and lazy bones, and yet you find worlds of wonder rise when he plays his saxophone. He's the hooligan Baton, the baddest cat in town. He dreamt of her from his cell at night. In separation, bitter tears he cried. He was getting old and wasting away, afraid his inner potential would soon fade. One night, after many years had passed, she came to him in a vision at last. In her hand she held a key and told him to share with others what she had revealed. It might seem like he's empty inside, just a bum and lazy bones, and yet you find worlds of wonder rise when he plays his saxophone. He's the hooligan Baton, the baddest cat in town. The next day he was released, and by some work of mystery he found his beloved Harmony was waiting for him on the street. It might seem like he's empty inside, just a bum and lazy bones, and yet you find worlds of wonder arise when he plays his saxophone. He's the hooligan Baton, the baddest cat in town. Filling hearts with hope still to this day, together Harmony and Baton play, and all those who hear his song by some work of mystery are shown the inner worlds, the worlds tangential, created of their inner potential, worlds that blossom from their souls and flow out as light into the world. It might seem like he's empty inside, just a bum and lazy bones, and yet you find worlds of wonder rise when he plays his saxophone. He's the hooligan Baton, the baddest cat in town.